All right, you guys, welcome back. And today's video is none other. I want to show you the realism of what Tom and I are doing here and trying to achieve with all the videos. We helped a person a couple of years ago. Brought him over here, matter of fact, back into our back room here where all this stuff takes place. And this gentleman is 69 years old. His name's Rodney Ford. I asked his permission to do this video to spread some joy to others in their journey. And anybody that's feeling like this is out of your reach, doing resin, learning things like that, being artistic is out of your reach, I'm going to show to you that it's not. I want to show to you firsthand how this process helps other people. So we took a guy, Rodney reached out to us, and he told us a story. Now, keep in mind, he is 69 years old. He spent the last 8 years. So we helped him 2 years ago. So this is, the last 8 years prior to him reaching out. He bought a shell on a property. The shell was nothing but wood logs. On the inside was all cosmetic. It was nothing wood. And he wanted to turn that entire inside to like a Gatlinburg log cabin, like a vacation resort. And this is where he's going to spend his retirement, him and his wife. And he reached out to me and Tom and he said, hey, I like what you all are doing. I would love to learn how to do this. The man had 50 years in woodworking. 50. Okay? He started at a very young age helping his dad, building sleighs and tables and, all this stuff. And he spent his entire career in the woodworking industry, but epoxy is a totally different animal. And he wanted to be able to mend those. And he had spent 8 years making this retirement home of his a true piece of art, piece of beauty. When he reached out, we thought, just like everybody else, we try to start small. So we did a little cutting board with Rodney, and I want to show you. We all did it together. Rodney was here, just in it, hands deep in it, elbows deep in it, and he was soaking up everything. He went home, he would replay back the videos and, so that he could do it himself. This is what we all made together. I want to show you. Check that out. Now, do you see the image in the center? Looks like a person. And we didn't mean for that to happen. That happened by pure accident. Just moving the liquid around at a certain time in the curing process while it's gelling, and we ended up with that. Coolest thing we had ever seen. And as excited as he was, the man goes to church. He wanted to learn how to do this so that he could make things, give them to his wife, give them to people at his church, and spread happiness and joy to others, man. And it was very, very warming, very heartfelt. And I want to show you, he just reached out to us a couple of days ago through our process of making this, and he's on it. He's on another piece. And let me show you what this man just created. Check that out. That is awesome. That is super cool. And let me point out, that is actually a piece of wheat, along with the two pieces here, a piece of wheat. Look at that. It's beautiful. He's going to pilot out a little hole here up top, and he's going to put whatever he wants to around there to make that a charm, necklace. And he's either going to wear that or he's going to give it away to somebody. But I wanted to brag about Rodney because Rodney is just like so many other people. You can do anything you put your mind to. You just need the information. You need it brought to you. And, failures, successes, and everywhere in between is the most important things. It's not about being flashy and showing off what you created. Me and Tom know that we can create a lot of things, but it's trying to reach out and help other people in their journey so that they can create. Whether you want to use that for a side hustle, a business, pure enjoyment, you want to birthday gifts, you can make things for people, pass it out at your church, anything like that. It is really super cool, and we wanted to share you all Rodney's story and how we were introduced with Rodney. And to this day, Rodney has our utmost respect. He is a dear friend of ours, and he shows me any and everything he makes, and he makes it for pure enjoyment, to give it away to other people, to put a smile on their face. So we wanted anybody tuning in, following along, we wanted you all to hear that. Hopefully that gives you strength and hope that you can in fact do this yourself. You know, it's a really good thing with a lot of all the negative things in the world. This is something me and Tom are able to do that's positive, that we can spread a positive message to others who really want the same opportunity. So we can't thank Rodney enough. I just wanted to share that with you all. And to anybody tuning in for the first time, just know we do classes online. They're right on our page. We do beginner, intermediate, advanced, and we do have an occasional expert class. Does it make us experts? It just means the piece that we are doing, that we are titling as an expert piece, is very challenging. That's what it is. It's a lot more thinking involved. It's usually a much bigger scale. You're dealing with a lot of volume, and in doing so, you're dealing with a lot of money. So there is like zero room there to make a mistake, to mess up on. That's why we call it an expert class. It is very, very crucial, because if you mess up on an expert project, something so massive, huge and long and big, you're talking a lot of money of mistakes. So the next one we do have coming up is one of our expert classes. It's about 17 feet in length. It has a turn to it. So basically 12 feet of it goes down, makes a turn, and comes back an additional, 5-6 feet. So 17, 18 feet in length. It's got edge work to it. It's got design to it. It's got depth to it. It's got different layers to it that all equal up to the finish, which is most crucial. This is an elaborate bar top. It's for the basement that we are currently working on. And on top of that, it has a secondary top underneath of it. And then we're going to make these two tops kind of coincide with the backdrop underneath, make them all mend and come together as beautiful as we could possibly do it. So we hope you all tune in for that. Right after that, we've got another beginner class we're going to be putting online. We actually have a class in person. If anybody is near us in the neck of the woods that we are right here in Kentucky, in Brandenburg, we've got a class coming up March 1st that is hosted by a school. They were nice enough to let us use their cafeteria. We're going to be housing about 40 to 50 people. So it makes that nice as well. People can come firsthand and actually see. And our classes are probably a little bit different than other people's classes. We're not standing up here for the 2-hour class session and talking to you. We are all communicating. We're all in this together. So we are instructing the class, but everybody can get up, ask questions right there on the spot. Why are you doing this way? Why didn't you do that over here like this? And that's the great thing about a class. So it allows the people firsthand to ask anything that they might be thinking about, that they may be nervous to ask online with everybody else watching. So if you are in our neck of the woods, we'd love to have you. It's in Brandenburg, Kentucky, coming up on March 1st. It's from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So other than that, that's all we got for you today. Tune in tomorrow. We're going to be starting our large expert class in the 17-footer. Starting at ground zero, talking about everything down to the substrate, why we're using it, what it's for, what's going on. We'd love to have you tune in for that and be a part of it. And until the next one, Tom, you got anything?
Till the next one.
We'll see y'all back real soon. Have a great rest of your weekend.